Okay, I think we are right where we need to be once again, except for this old moniker. Here's the switch. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a bit better. Ah, okay. So welcome everyone to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales Gentleman Streamer, the excellence of inebriation, the no throne Cicerone. Welcome back to Thursday night, at least Thursday night back in my corner of the world. I hope you tuned into earlier today, about, what is it, 10 hours or so ago. I was streaming Monster Hunter Rise, which is one of my favorite games, something that I haven't touched for a while. And so I thought I would give it a dedicated block along with some fighting games. That is my new Thursday afternoon block, something I'm calling Bar Fight. So tune in next week for more Bar Fight. We'll be alternating with a fighting game. But tonight, we're back to our, how to say, what was the name of this block? The Modern Speakeasy, where we play modern games, something with a little more substance. Welcome back to the stream, friend of the stream, In I Go. How are you doing? Your face looks different. You might have noticed that I am wearing slightly different goggles today. I appreciate the comment. That's too kind of you. I am wearing a slightly different piece of eyewear just now. It's actually I'm actually cheating today. This is not actually goggles. They're glasses. I kind of just felt like switching it around for a bit, but I'll go back to the heavy-duty goggles during another stream. Tonight I was just like, you know what, let's have something a little more lightweight. But certainly appreciate the thoughts on that. I will say though that one thing that I did want the stream to notice is the fact that I got this fancy new shirt, something that I just ordered from Redbubble. I think you can probably see that. So that right there is Yori Yagami from King of Fighters. That is one of the fighting game icons, certainly one of my favorite characters. I simply thought that I would try and fashion him into my wardrobe, and here we are, and here we go. So yeah, maybe I'll play King of Fighters someday. I've been thinking about doing that. The big goggles make you seem very humble, like the glasses now is the alternative version of Clark Kent. That's definitely a thought. Like I said, I do like the big goggles look. Something that I think one of the things that I thought about when I was first starting the stream was maybe I should wear something on my face that works like a mask, but not a mask. I kind of settled on the goggles, and it kind of evolved over time with the pink big goggles. And now I've got a couple of them. Just I think that if you've been in my stream long enough, and I think you probably have noticed that the fact that I do use 3 or 4 different sets of goggles. Anyways, that's enough nonsense from me. I will say that I did already start drinking something earlier tonight, and I'm probably going to drink it for a bit more. This is a Fat Tire red ale. And unfortunately it's gone a bit flat. And let me just put it simply and say that a red ale is an ale that combines both the grains of both a light ale as well as a dark ale. So you've got porter grains mixed with pale grain ales, and you get a mixture of the red, which gives it a light body, which is nice for a crisp taste, but at the same time it gives it some of that caramel quality from porters and stouts. I very much enjoy them. They're somewhere in the middle, of course, as you might expect. Fang and Ale, dear viewer. And Fat Tire specifically is kind of a commercial brand at this point. It used to be, I believe, more of a craft beer. I don't think that it's really lost too much of a beat. It belongs to the brewery New Belgium, which I believe is New Belgium, Holland. It's New Belgium, somewhere in the States. I don't know my geography, unfortunately. You didn't come here for geography lessons, and so I am not going to provide them. But yeah, Fat Tire Ale, it's a decent go-to, but nothing that I would you know, kick out of bed for crackers, as they say. Yeah, so that's that. Tonight we're going back to the world of Hades. I think at this point I've gone on and tried to escape Hades about 70. It's almost been exactly 77 times if I'm looking at the ticker correctly. Yeah, 77 escape attempts. So as you can imagine, I'm not very good at this. But you know what? Every day we get a little bit better. Every day it's a little bit better, and we are collecting stuff to make ourselves just a bit stronger with every single run. So you know there is hope still. I'll say that if I reach 100 escape attempts, I might reconsider my strategy. We'll see though. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but without further ado, like I said, I did start this drink earlier, so I'm not gonna log it in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our game. So hopefully you stick around. Alright. Let's turn back on the audio for Hades. And voila. It's been a while, so I'll probably spend the first hour or so trying to remember my commands here. Ooh.
Would you look at that, Hypnos? Care to repeat to me the unsolicited advice you just now offered, now that Zagreus is here?
Oh, well, it is my custom to give pointers to our visitors who come in voluntarily because I do pick up a lot of bits and pieces talking here to everyone about, you know, dying.
Hypnos is so
Zagreus.
cheeky.
He told me that I ought to evade more of your attacks next time. So you just watch your back out there because I know your secrets thanks to Hypnos here.
Great.
So the secret to not losing to Zagreus is dodge more. I don't know that they needed a secret conversation for that, but every bit counts.
You ever think of giving Thanatos a break, Father? He seems to have more than his fair share of work of late.
Blame the blasted mortals for perishing so easily, or blame Lord Ares prior to accusing me. With their surface wars, not only do they kill each other readily, but also often subsequently perish from the consequences of it all.
What wars? What's going on up there? Why don't the other Olympians do something?
Bah, how should I know? The mortals are equipped to settle their petty differences by any number of means. We have to make room for them all sooner or later, regardless.
That's certainly a way of looking at it.
They're talking shop at this point. At least they're not fighting, which I guess is a positive. And of course, trying to pet the old boy.
Cerberus cannot be bothered at this time.
Oh, that's fine.
How's my favorite boy doing, huh?
Boys will be boys, as they say. And Thanatos is not here today, unfortunately. But Achilles is.
Achilles, I've been meaning to ask you about the odd skeleton usually standing around in the courtyard. Old acquaintance of yours? A hireling, perhaps?
That one Skelly, was it? We only met when all this business of escape began. If I have a connection to him, I'm unaware. Does he claim to know me? Perhaps I slew him when we were alive.
I don't know that that's it. So neither of us has any idea where he's from or how he got there, huh? Can you think of any leads? Nyx doesn't seem to know him either.
I like the bravado. Perhaps I slayed him while we were alive. I don't know.
Perhaps the gods of Olympus sent him to your aid? Their methods can be odd, and there are many who support you. Regardless, he does not appear to be your father's spy, if that is your concern.
Not a concern, just a morbid curiosity.
Certainly like Achilles' voice performance. Very subdued, very encouraging, very thoughtful. Wish I had a voice like that.
I got you something obvious. It's a new song from someone who still cares for you.
My friend, you wrote a song for me. Oh, but this is not from you, it's from Eurydice.
Indeed.
No, I don't know what to say. I...
Take all the time you need, mate.
He is speechless. Oh, and Deuce is here.
Oh, why, Prince, you're back? I mean, I heard that... How come you're still here?
Oh, yes, I made it pretty far. On that account, you heard correctly, Deucer. But turns out I have unfinished business here, so I should be turning up like this from time to time.
Oh, wow, well, that's great. I mean, I hope it's great. I mean, if you agree it's great, I also think it's great. If that's okay?
Deuce certainly seems to have a schoolgirl crush on old Zag. Very charming.
What's cooking?
Nice. Got some rewards from those
Wisely, my
fishing.
friend.
Let's see if we can actually trade up some of this stuff.
Let's see here.
So what we really want is Titan Blood. But we need Ambrosia for that. And we need Diamonds for that. And we need Nectar for that. And we need Sothonic Keys for that. We've got Jewels though. I wonder how many more I can trade. I honestly just need the one more Titan. Oh. Yeah, if I could just have one. I might as well go ahead and sell some of these. Honestly, I don't know. Can I get something from the gems, jewels I have right now? Actually. Take the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. So I could use those at some point. And then give the house contractor a break and new jobs. So that opens up more jobs. I almost feel like I should give the house contractor more jobs to unlock more things. I know that if you unlock enough house jobs, even though they're kind of just cosmetic, eventually you'll start reaching useful things. So maybe it's best for me to save up my gems. Yeah, let's see how much more we can acquire during this next run, and then we'll move forward. Let's see if we can unlock anything else on the old codex.
Another prophecy fulfilled.
Ooh, 30 Sothonic Keys. The son of the god shall someday suffer various curses inflicted by primordial chaos. Well, I guess I've suffered enough.
I think Master Chaos just likes messing with me.
30 Sothonic Keys. I'm pretty surprised. That's a pretty big reward. And then Goddess of Seasons here. The son of someday earn boons by Demeter. And nothing else. Let me see if I can do anything with these Sothonic Keys actually. While we're at it. That was a hefty set of keys. Ooh, so I can get more nectars, which is always nice. But then if I trade all 30, I will be able to get 6 more nectars. And if I get 6 more nectars, I still won't have enough for a diamond. So honestly, you know what? Let's save up. Let's wait for something bigger.
What do these shades have to say for themselves?
Do you ever get the feeling that you were born too late? All the time. Alright, let's look at this mirror. And so really we have been spending a lot of points in our Olympian and God Sprite favor. God Sprite is at max, but we can still get some more Olympian favor. Deal bonus damage for each Olympian whose boons you have. This one seems to be pretty good as well. Ooh, I got it up to max. Very nice.
Feeling good.
Like gorillas once said, feel good.
What's going on, Skelly?
Looking good.
And what does Skelly have to say?
Can't break these bones, pal. What? You just try it.
So, longtime viewers of the stream will recall that I've only got a couple of limitations set on myself upon playing this game. Number one is that I will always use the Shield of Chaos. It was a little different when I started this stream, but I kind of felt that I needed to specialize on one single weapon, and that is what I'm doing. Not only am I using Aegis, the Shield of Chaos, but I'm also using the Aspect of Chaos, which allows me to bull rush and throw multiple shields. In order to improve it, I need one more Titan's Blood. So it goes. And let's go check this out.
New addition to the old collection.
What do I have on me? Lucky Tooth. So it's almost like an extra life. What is this? Receive 100 coins to spend as you please. So it's a gift from Charon. Gives me more coin, which is always a plus, but not always necessary. And then the next boon you find will be from Demeter. Okay, so this is just Demeter specific. I don't know, so many choices here. Become impervious to damage. Take 0 damage the first 5 times a foe hits you. So that's for bosses. What is this? Attack, special, and cast. Each deal 50% damage while not empowered by a boon. So as long as I don't increase the power of one of these 3 qualities, they will have more power. I don't know. Seems a bit much. And this one is from Megara. You know what? Maybe we'll wear this and have it grow with us.
Might help.
Might not. So here's our attack. Attack rush and double rush. And really, what attracted me to the shield is just the fact that you can throw it like Captain America. The Avenger shield.
Wretches of the damned beware. I'm coming back.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Ready as I'll ever be.
The one other fun thing that I'm doing in this run is just that every time I see Dionysus, I will take his boon. And I think it's probably obvious why I favor Dionysus. But I also love Artemis.
Hope you won't mind. I told Callisto all about you recently. Don't worry, I was quite discreet about it. The two of us were on the hunt. Not like I just shouted out your story from the mountaintops.
So coy. Okay, so attack is stronger. That one's always good. Deadly strike. It's an epic one, so actually that's quite rare, quite good. And then your dash strike deals more damage, 70% more. That is, it's quite significant. Decisions. Let's go with the strike. Let's go to basics here. beauty. Alright, let's shield up. The other nice thing about using the aspect of chaos is every once in a while you'll hear chaos say stuff to you. Good old darkness, always on our side. Always a good idea to check the jars just in case you miss some coin. Okay, next up is Zeus.
Heads up. Thank the gods.
My greetings, young nephew. And more importantly, my blessing and my strength be with you as you journey towards your rightful home.
So pompous, my Uncle Zeus. So Thunder Dash, ooh, Heaven's Vengeance, a revenge type attack. And after you dash, but just before getting hit, a bolt strikes your foes. Yeah, this seems like an interesting one at least. It's kind of like revenge, kind of not. Maybe we should go for keys at this point. Feel like I get enough darkness per run pretty easily. Oh jeez, I got hit. One of the things that just depresses me is whenever I get hit when it was so easy to avoid the damage. Near miss. Nice, nice. Okay, so it's either the Palm of Power, which I like to call the pizza, or a Heart of the Centaur. I generally like to boost my health at least to 150 before I start doing other things. This might be a good opportunity actually.
Come on, let's fight.
These things are always so tough to kill. There we go. My heart goes to you.
Yes.
Okay, and it seems like the only way forward is through a Sothonic key. Not bad. Ooh. Ooh, that was quicker than I expected. I do love the fact that I am, at this point, my stats are quite beefy. It is so much different than it was at the beginning. Okay, and I guess we are taking that Palm of Power after all. Let's go grab a slice. Okay, hot and ready, as they say. Ooh, chaos. Wow.
God's grant me strength.
Let's either go... Let's probably go ahead and power up Artemis. I think this makes it a little nicer.
Juicy.
And I hear Chaos calling me. Have you ever seen the show You? I believe I've heard of it, but I've never seen it on some streaming service. I'm going to just go to de facto Netflix, but I might be wrong. What is You about? That sounds like a terrible... What is You about? What are you about? You look like the main character in season 1, where he was clean shaved. Well, now I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll probably look that up during the break. And let's go ahead and descend into chaos.
Hit me.
He's a serial killer. He loves hard. You know what? Some fellas have looks that can kill, so maybe that's what that is. Let's go ahead and accept this gift.
Expected you to come. I'm surprised to see you, son of Hades. Shall your journey take you from this point?
Where will it take? Alright, let's see. For the next 4 encounters, you take 357 more damage from traps, but afterwards your dash strike is stronger. Caustic favor. For encounters, Slain Bond throws a bomb at you, but your boons have 15% chance more to be better. And then Blade Strike. Each time your special get hit for -4, and afterwards your attack deals 59% more damage. You know what? Let's go with this. I'll just try not to throw my shield, which is gonna be difficult.
Let's see what happens.
He loves hard, too hard that he ends up killing. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting watch. Would you recommend watching it? Actually, just protagonist aside, is it a good story? I don't know. Should we go with? I love Athena because she gives you the deflect ability. But there is just a Hephaestus heart. Decisions. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's see if we can make quick work of this. Sure is interesting just having to use this attack. Wow. Whew, okay.
You stab me, I stab you.
Basic.
Cousin, I grow angry merely thinking of your situation. May what power I can offer be of service as you struggle towards your fate.
What kind words? Let's see. Absolutely, season 1 is so good. 2 is a fan favorite. 3 was good. I think 4 was different than what was expected by fans. Didn't generate buzz, but I liked it. That's you know, and obviously not to speak in any sort of way about You, the show, but I do find that the longer a show goes, the more difficult it is to keep up the quality, even though they might be incredibly good. There are rare exceptions, though. But I feel like sometimes when a show goes past its 2nd, 3rd, 4th season, it just deviates far enough from the creator's original perception of what that show was supposed to be, that it might not be bad, but it is certainly a different beast than what it originated in, and sometimes that tends to turn away certain fans. Again, there are definitely some rich exceptions out there, but it's if you liked all 4 seasons, that's actually a good seal, I think, for most series. Um, let's see. If you have to judge, just watch season 1. You will fall to watch season 2. Yeah, I might add it to my queue. I will say I will give my standard disclaimer though that I give all my peers. Uh, I will add something to my queue and I'll probably end up watching it 6 9 months later. I am very slow at watching series. To be perfectly honest with you, generally I either watch them with people, and so we like designate times, or I will like watch it with my SO. And if she doesn't like them, then it's a little difficult to watch them. And then the only times that I actually watch shows by myself is generally while I'm doing something like washing dishes or like working out. Bronze skin, resist damage from foes' attacks, 10%. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. That might be good, but this is an epic one. Slightly more defense. Okay. Haha, all good. I'm assuming that you're suggesting that from the fact that I watch slowly. And again, I am sorry to you and every single person that has ever recommended a great piece of media to me. I'm just one fellow who is trying to do the most of his time.
Looks like a good spot. Blasted little.
Fishing is so hard in this game. Or maybe it's actually super easy and I'm just terrible at it. Let's go see what Sisyphus is up to.
What a surprise.
Hey, sir.
I feel like we should give him a gift. At some point, Boldy has to start talking to us. This I know.
Wow, Your Highness, you really shouldn't have. Thank you for not forgetting about me.
Hey, how could anyone forget such a lovable lug?
You're always a sign for sore eyes out here, Sisyphus. Thank you for always believing in me.
So let's see. And yet, the act of doing so for some interminable length of time appears to have imparted on him a certain kind of outlook on his life. Such as it is, one that I may well-to-do study in my own ample amounts of time to spare. An interesting take on old Sisyphus.
You know, I was just thinking, sir. Sometimes I am a little envious of you and Baldy there. You seem to have things pretty figured out. I still grow frustrated with myself quite often and don't always know whom to turn to.
Oh, well, I just think you're in a tough spot lately, Prince. But you'll get through. As for old Baldy, why, by all means, do not hesitate to lay your troubles on him if you like. I dumped all of mine on him a while back.
So I can just walk up and talk to him and chat? That's all it takes?
That's truly all it takes to make a friend sometimes, indeed, Highness. Now here.
Certainly very nice thoughts there. Could we use more darkness? How much healing do we have? 74 out of 125. I'm feeling greedy. Let's go for coin. Let's see.
Thanks.
What if your girlfriend secretly likes or got with you because you remind her of Penn Badgley? Well, that would be quite the neat secret that she decided to keep, if that was actually the case. I gotta say, she's got very specific taste, and I want to say 98% of people I've asked her about, men specifically, she doesn't care for. I think she once said that she found Keanu Reeves good looking, but only specifically in the first Matrix. And then she found James Franco to be good looking, but only in the movie 127 Hours. Beyond that, she has not suggested that she likes anybody. So there's that.
Baldy, I'm Zagreus. Good to make your acquaintance. I know that friends are difficult to come by here in Tartarus, and so I'm grateful that you seem to be a trusty one.
to cut my mic there. I knew I was about to go into a coughing fit. Wow. Damn good for you, sir. Well, that's certainly one positive way to look at it, I think. Yeah, and so Baldy speaks, or not so much.
Okay.
I think he likes you.
That looks like the start of a beautiful friendship. Right, so I gotta remember not to use my Avenger shield.
Wretches.
Who else? Ah, great. More of these guys. Great. Health is not great. Okay. Is the boon gone? No, not yet.
Never enough.
Like they said in The Greatest Showman, never enough. And I think this might be a good time for a Hephaestus heart.
Look at all that coin.
Sorry, not a centaur heart. Ooh, gosh. This is not looking good. Great. Okay, maybe this will give me back some health.
Better.
Whew. Lots of near misses here. And let's see if we can buy some health back, actually. Ooh, up to 44. This might be what the doctor ordered. And some more speed. In this game, speed is life. So let's go with this. Okay, so back to at least halfway. Either Charon or the Hammer of Daedalus. I think we'll go with the hammer. Generally mixes things up a bit. Ooh, and it is just a hammer. Don't tell me the boon is not over yet and I'm about to...
It's just the edge I need.
After your special hits, your next 2 attacks deal 80% more damage. That's actually quite nice. Special can strike up to 4 additional foes before returning. So it'll just take longer for it to come back and at the same time hit more people. Your attack hits twice but does not knock foes away. That's certainly interesting. Let's go with Empowering Flight, especially since I rely so much on those specials. Once I can use them anyways. And no fish. No fish today.
Got a feeling it's Tisiphone this time. Not quite.
Oh, it's just Megara.
You look like you had trouble getting to me, Zagreus. Did you try asking for directions on the way?
You sound like Hypnos. He's getting to you, isn't he? Isn't he?
You shut your mouth right now with it. Come die.
All right.
Here's my letter.
Can I really do this without my specials? Oh crap. What was I trying to say? Ogratan? Okay. Gotta move. I got backstabbed right there. Ah, death defied, great.
Damn it.
Slow down.
Wow. Just putting out all the stops here. Down she goes.
Be seeing you around. The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Wonderful, I can go back to using my special with impunity. But I did lose one life, so not necessarily the greatest outcome here. Let's hope that I can regain some of those in the aftermath. Okay. And things seem to be rolling forward. Okay.
Let's hear it, Father.
Megara failed again.
Some juice for our troubles. Should we change our...
Could try a different one.
No, I think we're good here. 10% when you enter a chamber. Don't really need that right now. 12 jewels. Or 20% more speed. I think let's go ahead and do this for 8 more encounters, I think. Like I said, speed is life here. And let's go ahead and review what we have on us. So, Deadly Strike. Attack is stronger. Pretty basic stuff. Ignite it, so that's more speed. More speed. And after you Bull Rush, that's my Chaos. Lightning Reflexes. After you dash, but before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. Bronze Skin, more damage from foes is resisted. Empowering Flight. After your special hits, your next 2 attacks deal 80% more damage, and then Chaos is Flayed Strike. Your attack deals 59% more damage. So right there is a very powerful attack. Gotta make sure to hit those specials though. And of course, we've got the wounds from the mirror. Let's see what we can do here.
Heading up.
We try to make it out of the abyss.
Hot up here.
That is definitely a speed difference. Look at that. Just zipping around.
That blasted Hydra must be back by now.
I remember back in the day when the Hydra seemed to be quite challenging. How time flies. The gift of Ares.
Right.
Trying not to get into the lava here. Where are you?
Hello, Lord Ares.
You bear the blessing of Athena yet? She would protect you from your enemies, whilst I would rather that you slay them and be done.
Interesting choice of words. Ah, Blade Dash, I do love that. Anything that might fill in a prophecy though. Special inflicts doom. No, let's go with Blade Dash. I do like this. Look at that. Okay, nothing special here in the room it seems. Okay, and the gift of Hermes, or the gift of Eurydice. Let's go see Eurydice. I do like to continue on these stories.
Hi, hon.
Can I actually give her a gift? Maybe not now.
Of all the lava rocks in Asphodel, the Hades kid found this one once again, wouldn't you know? You got a map or something to this place, or what?
I'd love to think so, but I don't.
Don't know that a map would help me much since things keep shifting out here every single time. Though it is an interesting coincidence how I keep running into you.
It's almost as if it's preordained.
Coincidence? Come on, hun, you're a god. Someone out there is sending you my way. Maybe it's just the fates. Oh well. I sure don't mind a little company, and I have lots to eat.
Okay. 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. That one's nifty. Palm porridge. Up to 4 random boons of yours gains a +1 level. A rare and fragrant beverage. The next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity. Huh. Up to 2. Let's go with this.
Here you go.
Ooh, 2 of them.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow. So I got 13%, and it's a heroic level, so quite nice. And then Deadly Strike, the attack is stronger. 15% damage. 15% chance to deal critical damage. So yeah, that's a solid gain, I think.
See you.
Bye.
What a haunting melody.
Am I interrupting something?
Where are the rest of these guys? One of the interesting things about Asphodel is just the fact that the levels themselves are actually quite sizable. And so you kind of have to run around to find your enemies. Down it goes.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Okay. It seems like I've got either Artemis, Athena, or Charon. I could save up my obols. Let's go with, honestly, Artemis is probably, she's one of our favorites, I think. Okay, who are we facing?
Oh no.
Oh no. Great. And down she goes. Nice. Maybe one more shot. Okay.
In the name of Hades.
It's interesting how he declares in the name of Hades when he's at odds with his father. Pressure points. 200% damage or greater. Any damage you deal. So that one... Okay. Let's go with pressure points. Simply increasing the pot of critical. Okay. And I guess the only way forward is the one. Ooh. Mad bombers. Wow, it's like homing bombs. Some of these fights just really become bullet hell. Okay. Alright, and this allows us to sell stuff. I don't really think we need to sell any of this. We're good for what we have. So gems, Gem is my name. This looks like such an interesting location. Wonder if it was supposed to be something. Okay, so key or gems. Let's go with more keys. I actually need none of them immediately, but I will need to amass them.
Something's off.
Thanatos.
I have arrived. Let's get this done.
A pleasure to see you every time.
All of you.
He's not kidding.
Where's the next one?
Next.
That's something.
And that's the end of that.
Whew. So I guess I won today.
Save some for me next time.
How many have I got now?
Nice. I didn't know that you could get 2 rewards out of defeating him.
I'm rich.
Okay, so Palm of Power, Charon, or the Centaur Heart. We've got a hefty amount of coin, but I feel like we can still save it. We could use... There might be some good stuff to buy, and maybe I can recharge the rest of my lifeline. Maybe I'm being too strategic here. Too strategic here in the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. Never mind that. We take failure in stride. Ooh, okay. Can I actually buy both of these? I can buy everything, actually. Imagine that.
Truer words have not been spoken, mate.
Ah, let's go for it.
I could use this.
Okay, so I've got 200, which is decent. Ooh, okay. Special is stronger. Nice. After you cast. I never used cast, really. Your critical effects deal even more damage to armor. Let's go with that.
The might of the Huntress.
And then could we use the energy? 70 hearts.
Hit the spot.
Okay, so we've essentially lost most of our coin here, but I think it's going to give us the edge on this fight.
Boat Hydra, I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
And now it's impervious, so it's gonna call its brethren. Down it goes. again. More friends. The system is overloading. One more. Away with ye fiend.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off?
Okay.
No?
That was a pretty good fight, I wanna say.
Thank you.
But certainly a war on my thumb, unfortunately. Okay, and I think we're good to go to one of our favorite places, Elysium. And by favorite, I mean I want to say 75% of the time, that's where my journey ends. Nah, I think we're still good. Can we buy anything good? 62, don't need it. Random item from the Well of Charon. Let's go with the speed. Speed is always good.
Bye, Asphodel.
Until next time.
I know you're out there, Mother.
Grandiose. What time do we have? 12:50, okay. Might be a good time to take a short break, but maybe let's get a couple more battles in. Hammer of Daedalus. And these guys regenerate, which is always a pain in the butt. Where are you? Nice. They're still going. There's another one. Oh, great. It revived him. Get back here. Okay. Bull Rush charges up faster. Power Rush, 500% damage. Let's go with this.
Perfect.
And that's either coin or palm of power. Might be coin. I'll think about it. We're going on a short break here, folks. Maybe about 5 minutes. Gotta take a quick bio break and then maybe pick something else from the old refrigerator. So stay tuned for some more Hades. We'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, otherwise known as Beer Goggles 21. So tonight we're playing Hades. It's been a while since we played Hades. We've actually gotten quite far. I think I've got a few heroic boons, which is nifty. I generally reach one at the most by this point, and that generally helps me carry me forward. We got lucky tonight, and we've actually got two of them at our disposal, which is quite nice. But yeah, as I suggested right before the break, it was time to get something else to drink and maybe something to round out the evening. Longtime fans of the stream will remember that I do like to finish out the eve with something a little darker, something a little heavier, something to carry us to the next day. So this one is something that I've had before. This is Milk Stout by Daka Beer, and I wish I knew how to pronounce that properly. It is Dokkaebier, and it's actually from a brewery in California. So it sounds vaguely Korean, to be honest with you. And here I am using my very ignorant knowledge of linguistics. But yeah, this is a milk stout done in, I want to suggest maybe it's more of a Japanese style, which is I think what this particular line of beers was going for, in the sense that this, along with their kimchi beer and their rice lager, have ingredients that you would generally see in Korean dishes, I want to say. So maybe it's not Asian necessarily. Clearly, I should have researched before talking about this. I'm probably offending a bunch of people out there, so my apologies. What's interesting about this particular milk stout is that it includes cardamom and green peppercorn. And you might be wondering, well, why is that special? Well, these are spices that are generally used in Belgian beers, so it does give it a very unique character. I do find it creamier than most beers, and it's got just that spiced character that it's actually quite delectable. Before I suggest what I think about this, though, let's see what Untapped has to say on the matter. Like I said, I've had this one before at least twice on the show. 5.2% alcohol by volume, so not too heavy really. Our venerable milk stout has joined the core brew party. There's a core brew party, and I wasn't invited. Like the complexity of a well-roasted single origin coffee, this stout brings it all. Spiciness from the peppercorn, citrus, and herbal notes from the cardamom, the roastiness you expect in a stout, and softness and palatability that only milk sugar can bring. A new take on an underrepresented style. It drinks almost like a chai latte without the caffeine. So I don't think that I disagreed with anything that was stated there in terms of flavor. I do like milk stouts in terms of stouts in general. Those are generally stouts that are made with lactose, so it gives it that creamier quality. As for what I guess I probably should have started out by talking about what a stout is. Well, a stout is an ale that is made with darker grains like chocolate grains, roasted barley, and what else am I thinking of? Crystal malts. So it gives it that darker character. But again, the thing that makes a stout is the fact that the grains that are used are generally roasted. Because if you didn't roast them, you would essentially be making a porter in a lot of cases. So it does give you that extra black character to them. You can make stout out of a lot of different grains. One of the popular ones is oatmeal. So I do love my oatmeal stouts. I do love my oatmeal and milk stouts. You combine them, you make some yummy, delicious cereal beer. No, you don't. Yeah, and so they're generally heavy in alcohol. This one is actually quite light with a 5.2% alcohol by volume. They're generally opaque. Interestingly enough, a lot of them are actually quite light in body composition, nothing ranging higher than a 3 from my perspective. So it's always an interesting drink. It's kind of like you're drinking like just a black ale, but at the same time you're drinking something rich that has a certain creaminess, certain sweetness. Generally, when you see something sweet, you expect something thicker. Not in the case of a lot of stouts. So that's a lot of me talking. Let's go ahead and taste this. Let's see if any of what I said actually rings true. And if I could just open this. It doesn't help that I recently cut my nails, and so it's actually quite difficult to open certain cans. I'm sure people were tuning in for this, watching Ales try to open a can. All the facial expressions that come with it. So it's got a rich black brown color, almost like a Pepsi. And I can already sense the nose on that. Okay. And I think so it's got a certain crispness about its aroma. Some light coffee on the nose. Definitely some roast, like a woody roast. Maybe almost like a peanut, really. Maybe almost like maybe less like a peanut, more like a walnut. Everyone knows the difference between peanuts and walnuts, of course. Fang and ale, dear viewer. So the milkiness is there, but definitely not lacking in the sweet factor, which is not a bad thing necessarily. You don't have to like sweet stouts. There's certainly a good sense of herbal quality to this, though. And I'm assuming that comes from the cardamom itself, which is also something that I sense in the nose. And the herbal quality, it's less leafy and more stemmy, if that makes any sense. More like chewing on a fresh stem early on a dewy morning. And yeah, there's a little bitterness at the back. It's almost like a coffee roast, which I guess is iconic of stouts. So it's a good drink. It's light. It's not something that I would chug. Of course, old ale wolf wouldn't ever chug anything. Chugging is beneath us, folks. I say that, but there's been time, folks. So let me go ahead and update my ticker and enter my untapped entry, and I will see you on the other side of this very, very short break. are back. Let's go ahead and turn up our audio here. And first time chatter, welcome Rio de Lobos. Yes, I am back. Thank you for the welcome. How are you doing this fine evening? Evening, at least in my corner of the world. We're playing Hades tonight. Let's see. So audio levels are where they need to be. Should I go for coin? Or should I go for the palm of power? Always a difficult choice. Let's go for the palm of power today. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. You made your account and you're hoping to be a streamer soon. You know what? I like that energy. I commend you for trying to start streaming. I feel like in my own journey, which was probably a little over a year, it really was kind of a whim where I was like, you know what? I really like enjoying streams from people, even if they're small, even if they're large streamers. I feel like I could give it a shot. And a few months later, I started with like my really poor camera, just streaming like Switch games. I think I was playing Hades back in the day as well. And yeah, I've never looked back. It's actually quite fun. I don't really have too many high expectations of doing this. But it is a fun hobby, so you've got my support. Of course, these guys are ridiculously tough. Oh hey, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. And I will certainly make sure to pay the favor in kind. I'd love to see what you play. Do you have any ideas as to what you'll be playing when you start streaming? This game, to be honest, and Devil May Cry 5 as well. I definitely think that Hades is a good game to stream, not only because it's incredibly fun. I think I've died, what is this, my escape attempt number 77, 78 or something like that. And you just get a little bit better every time. But it's also just nice that after it's the type of game that, it's very action heavy, but at the end of a round you can actually just check your chat and you can chat with people, so it's kind of a nice way to bounce back and forth, so good choice.
Delicious.
And I've always certainly been interested to play the Devil May Cry series. I think I played the third one. I didn't get too far, but I think since then I purchased a collection for one of the PlayStation systems. And I've always meant to play it. I'm sure I've got it on Steam as well. I've just never actually pulled the trigger. But I do like all the Dante memorabilia. So you're a mega DMC nerd and fan. Well, that's certainly a good franchise to play. Like I said, I think I'm mostly familiar with just watching videos of the gameplay, and it looks sick. I should really delve into that at some point. Too many games to play. I'm sure you've heard this problem from everybody. Too many games to play. So which one should I increase? Pressure points. Deadly strike. I don't know. They're all good. Let's go with pressure points. Beautiful. Oh my god, so many good games. Wish I had time. Yeah, where did the time go? I often think about, back when I was a school lad going to elementary school, middle school, or what have you, and games were a lot more limited because of budget, because of the fact that you didn't have 1,000 games coming out every day. But I did have the time to just sit there and quietly play and replay like really long RPGs. And now I wonder if I could do it all over again. I would probably do the same exact thing, but just the idea of the things that I could do with that amount of time. Let's go see Achilles' friend. Achilles' friend. Know the loads of money to invest in gamings. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like at this point, if I want to buy a game, I can probably buy it. But the thing is, I almost don't see a need to, because I've got so many things that I do want to already play. It would be like I'm essentially just buying it and I'm tossing it in the back of my room. Had to save up cash or wait for the holidays. Yeah, I know the feeling. Brings back a lot of memories. Let's give a gift to old Patroclus.
A means to drown my sorrows temporarily. That's good, but rather kind of you, I have to say.
Patroclus always speaks with a certain level of cynicism, I feel. Maybe sardonicism is the more apt word.
It's nothing. Thank you for not trying to slay me where I stand and boast about it, like seemingly everyone else around here.
Please check out Bayonetta Origins, Teresa, and the Lost Demon. Lovely art and interesting gameplay. So, yeah, I think I saw a trailer for Bayonetta Origins, and it looks like a completely different type of game, like a different game genre. It also looks very cute, so I was certainly thinking about giving that one a gander at least. Haven't heard of the Lost Demon though. Nice, a piece of heart. May his name yet live. May his soul bask forever in the glory of Elysium. Okay, and what have you to offer today?
Stranger, I am warning you. If you keep showing up like this, I'm going to have to find a new nickname for you.
Oh, that's the full name. My mistake.
No need to go out of your way there, sir. We're just acquaintances. I don't know anything about you either.
And you are better off. This place is for the greatest of the Greeks. Do I seem like the sort to fit in here? Go on and chat with Theseus, or someone of that sort.
Yeah, it's quite funny how some games have pretty long titles. Just earlier today I was playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and that's just 4 words, so I guess it's not too bad, but there are some games with pretty darn long titles. So replenishes all that defiances. That would exactly only be 1 for me. Next 5 chambers restore 30% hearts when you enter a chamber. I don't know that I would get too much out of that. The next 10 encounters. Attack deals 60% more damage. 10 encounters, huh? I don't know. I feel like just going with a Kiss of Sticks. Capcom is the worst about long titles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think Kiss of Sticks is probably what I'm gonna go with. Call me, maybe I'm just like a lack of strategy, but I do like something more permanent, that stuff that just lasts for a few rounds, a few rooms.
Take care then.
Alright, so Athena or a fight. Maybe we'll go for the fight, make things interesting. Yeah, Ares and Athena. Good choice. Where are they? Okay. Whew. I think I like them equally, but let's go with Athena.
decisions, Agrius.
Ooh, Divine Dash. But it will replace Blade Dash, I don't know. I do like my Blade Dash. Holy Shield. That one's pretty good, but Sure Footing resists damage from traps. That's a difficult one. 90%. You know what, I'm thinking of the Holy Shield as well, simply because I do like slinging it around. Alright, let's have it.
Not abide such disregard of our past companionship, my kin. In war, one must take sides, and you had best choose mine.
Always so definitive.
Let's give him a show then.
Oh jeez, I keep getting hit. Too many traps around here, that's a problem. Of course I've got berries on my butt. So good thing I got that Dead Defiance. These guys are so ridiculous. Whew, okay. Dash away. That is accurate. I think my main problem there was just I wasn't moving far away enough from the poop.
Well, haven't you withstood my murderous intent? Resilience as this deserves reward, and I am feeling rather generous.
How thoughtful of you, Ares. Ooh, urge to kill. I do like that. Then my special, okay. Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. Yeah, that's also compelling. I think we're going with Urge to Kill today. That was a difficult one to choose. Okay. This might be what the doctor ordered. Pass a 50% damage, striking to undamaged foes. Let's go with restoring some hearts. I definitely need it right now. And maybe let's save up for later. Ooh. So do you have a favorite weapon? As you can probably tell, my favorite is the shield. Something about big shields. I don't know if I should. Let's go fight up. Well, I'm about to die here. Maybe let's play it safe for one room. Fists and gun, but shield is still good. You know what? I do like, I think that my second favorite weapon is probably the fists. I just haven't put enough time into them, specifically because I've been playing this game on stream, and then my limitation for this
Denizens of the deep, arise.
For this particular campaign is to mostly try to master the shield, which, as you can tell, it's not really working out. But it is fun. Ooh, sharp. Chillhop. So it doesn't seem like this is actually updating our codex. Hey, you're holding out good though. Appreciate the kind words there. This is the Ales and Fails Twitch stream though, so failures are to be expected. They're baked into the program. And Coin or Hermes? Let's go visit Hermes. We haven't seen him in this run yet. Yeah, the triple dash is actually quite useful when it pops up. I try to use traps a lot, save my thingies. Yeah, I think I should probably incorporate that into my gameplay. I generally avoid traps and call it a day, but of course I do know that they actually hurt other enemies. So maybe if I could bash things into traps, that would be useful. But it's probably one of the last things that I think about whenever I'm playing this.
Shall we, boss? Honestly, I don't know how the
Let's call it min-maxing.
About like you don't have some place to be.
Alright. So, foes drop. Nah. Poseidon helps with the pushback. Yeah, he definitely does. I haven't seen him recently, actually. We can dash more times in a row. Here, there we go. Bonus dash charges. And now let's go with the greatest reflex. The greatest reflex.
Let's go, let's go.
Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Anything else in this chamber before we leave? And so a centaur heart or a palm of power. I think we've got enough health at this point with a pool of 200. I think we can go ahead and check out what the palm of power has to give us. Ah, jeez, I got hit by that slow-moving bolt. There's another one over there in the distance. Down it goes. Okay, down it goes. Pom pom power. You know, for the longest time, I used to think that this was a pizza. Yeah, I guess wishful thinking, as they say. Deadly strike. So, Hidebreaker. Your critical effects more damage. So that one's pretty good. And then Bronze Skin. That one's a little not as interesting. Yeah, Deadly Strike is definitely our go-to, especially since we're I think this is more of an attack build than anything else anyways.
Better blessing.
I thought the Graya was a hamburger. Oh, that's good. I guess I could see that. So more Palm of Power or Artemis? Let's go see Artemis. Let's see what she's up to. Poor time to grab a drink. Gotta be aware of these bowmen. They kind of just hit you from afar and then they never get caught into the battle. And the skull earring is in effect, which means that I am low in health. Nice. Well, not so nice. I'm at 46 health. I suck with my casts. I gotta tell you, I think it's very rare for that I use the casts, and I generally neglect them. So there's that. I almost forget about them unless I put Aphrodite to them. No, I see what you mean. I also haven't seen Aphrodite in this run. So special is stronger, with 20% chance to be critical. That one could be neat. Critical effects deal even more damage. Clean kill and support fire. After you cast, yeah, like I said, I don't really do cast. Let's go ahead with the Deadly Flourish. Yeah, support fire or flourish. Good choice, good choice. Powering up our critical. And so Charon Shop or a heart. I think let's go with Charon Shop. It'll give us a few more options. I'm sure it'll give us some opportunities to recharge. Ah, okay. So the room before the room. Can get a Hephaestus heart here. Centaur heart, sorry. Some. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a burger and fries, so. Or maybe like a burrito. No, like a taco even. I could buy the whole shop, but then I know that if I make it past Theseus, there'll be a lot more stuff to buy. It's always a difficult choice here. Yeah, I don't know. This could also just be the last battle. I'll probably say that Theseus has ended my journey 80% of the time, so there is that to think about. Well, let's definitely get some of this, some of the fast food. Let's see what Ares has to say.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Ooh, okay. So special inflicts doom, but it will replace deadly flourish. I like my deadly flourish. Slicing shot. Your cast sends a blade rift hurling ahead. That could be interesting, I guess. It's like a shooting out of. Ooh, but then this one is. Yeah, actually, I think you're right. The 8 sounds like a good idea, if only because I don't actually have anything on my 8 command. Yeah, let's do it. Good choice. I could get the heart. You know what?
I'll take it.
Let's go, let's do this. This one's always a thinker. Try to avoid those arrows. Get rid of Minotaur first. Fang and nail. got a bunch of defiance. Oh, I hate him. I hate Theseus.
Upon my word, the fiend again darkens these halls. Alas, Asterius, it seems I was mistaken and he hasn't learned his lesson after all.
And what's this lesson that I ought to have learned? Is it to always slay you first since you're so damn insufferable all the time?
Your lesson, monster, is to never, ever take up arms against those favored by the gods themselves. You shall never see the light of day as I once did. No offense, Asterius.
I like how he's always so backstabbing his friend or his partner.
Well, fiend, are you yet fearful for the inevitable end to your conquest?
That was a level 1. Wow, that reach. I'm gonna try to stay behind these pillars so that I don't get hit by the arrow. Impervious. Great. Okay. At least I'm pretty fast. Ah, that defied. Minotaur sure is lasting. Okay, and there he goes. Taking Theseus one-on-one is a little bit of a fool's errand, so better to probably leave him to... Okay. That one lasted less than a second.
Have you anything to say for yourself, Stephen, before I slay you once again?
Jeez, these arrows. Good shield on this guy.
Lord Dionysus, lend me your power.
Hey, he's supposed to be on my side. I gotta get away from this. Ooh, okay. That was a victory, but at huge loss. That was my last life, so... that was terrible. Okay. Well, at least we made it. One more for experience. It'll probably be a short run through the labyrinth of sticks, but you know what? A victory is a victory. Yeah, but I beat him. Yeah, so let's savor the moment, as they say. Thank you very much for the support. Rio de Lobos. And let's see. I don't know that we can buy anything substantial here.
Just what I need.
Oh, look at that. If I had 20 more coins. Let's see if I can sell anything that's worthless.
Can wash away my boons.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. I don't really want to give up any of these, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's muscle through. Anything else that we can buy? 50% more damage to armor. Yeah. I think let's save up. And let's keep moving forward here. Okay.
I'm almost to the top.
So close and yet so far. The coin purse. What do you mean by that? Is it like an artifact or? It's the item you get from Hypnos. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm trying to grow the artifact that I got from Meg to my own foolish thought. I like to keep an artifact until reach it to level 3 and then only move on. I should probably change that strategy. Okay, so obviously Cerberus is blocking our way as usual, and here's the mega shop. Oh, if I could only have 10 times more money than I have right now. Let's go see what the doors show us. None of these really stick out to mind. The struggle is real. Let's go see Athena. Of course, the thing I hate about the Temple of Styx is the poison rats. I gotta say, I hate those the most out of everything in this. Ooh, skull earring ranked up, nice. Okay. So many traps and poison. Yeah, that really is the most annoying thing. If I hated Elysium for all its armored enemies, I hate the Temple of Styx for all its traps and poison and all that jazz. Whoa. Okay, clearly.
Doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, the mandrake bath juice. So sultry. Alright, let's keep moving forward. There's tiny rats as well, I guess. Yeah, and it's also just the fact that these are a lot of very small rooms, so you don't really have a lot of room to maneuver. What's next? Oh, I defeated everything. At least it heals and it doesn't make you sick. Yeah.
What is this stuff?
What did you want to know? Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, jeez. Okay, not too bad. There's a well of Charon.
Tasty.
Zach, we just said it's bath juice. Yeah, don't drink the bath water. That's not good. So gain 79 for hearts. I'm not doing that. Deal 50% damage striking foes from behind. Let's save the money. And attack deals 30% more damage for 6 encounters. Let's save up. These things just start lasering as soon as you enter the door. Ridiculous. I don't think I've encountered this guy before. Okay.
More of you, huh?
Dang it. I thought I was bull rushing. Whoa, hey. Reach it over this chasm. Oh, there was a guillotine there. Okay.
Goddess Athena.
With laser snakes, I usually go for the furthest one first. That probably makes a lot of sense. Maybe that's what I should. That's what I should do.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, I guess using the gun makes the most sense when you have those distance enemies. Okay, cast damages. At this point, it's too late to invest in the cast. Proud Bearing. You begin each encounter with your God gauge partially full. That's actually quite good. The Proud Bearing or the Footing. Let's play aggressively. But 90% though. That's crazy. Now let's go with the Footing actually.
Not bad.
Alright, so I think we're returning. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Some gold. Yo, is it a trap? Oh, I guess it was a trap. Clearly showing my amateurishness in the Temple of Sticks. Okay, so we can get some Palms of Powers. I don't know. Will we even make it again to this room? That's the question. Let's play roulette, shall we? Okay, so go with Athena next time. Yeah, in the shop. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Athena never leads us astray. Maybe actually let's go for coin this time.
Here goes.
Ah, the bigger rats, of course. Oh wow, okay, I had one more left. Death Defiance. I honestly thought that was it. Not that that really makes us any better here, but that is good.
Doesn't taste like anything.
Okay. Okay, encounter lost. Encounter
Not
done.
poisoned at the moment, thanks.
Yeah, I would assume that it tastes a little bit sudsy, maybe a little bit palmy, like a palm tree. I gotta get out of this poop. Jeez, they filled the entire corridor with juice. Okay.
No thanks.
Okay. Like cucumber Gatorade.
Hey, a satyr sack already.
Okay, there we go.
Lots of coin there. A special treat for Cerberus.
So we've got what we need. Oh, this is fountain shit. Okay, nice.
Acquired taste.
Beautiful. Is there anything else in this room? Okay, so we've got 500. I think that water was grainy. Grainy like a rice horchata perhaps. Alright, let's grab the Athena while we're here actually. And maybe I think let's grab the palm and the Athena. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. And then after this we'll just go for Hades. Badly made horchata doesn't have sugar. You gotta have that sugar. I do love my horchata. Alright, well, let's go for Athena first, then it might be powered up by the boon.
Why not?
Ooh, Divine Dash. Your dash deals damage. I don't really think I want to replace my Blade Dash. You begin each encounter with your God Gauge partially full. So that's what we were offered before. And then when you deflect, it deals more damage. I think the only thing that I've got that deflects is my special. Or is it my dash? Okay, let's go with it. Let's go with the riposte. Ripop. How do you pronounce riposte?
Your wisdom guide me.
Alright, and then let's get the pizza of power.
Should come in useful.
Okay, so the deadly flourish. That one's cool. Urge to kill. And then your critical effects deal even more damage to armor. Yeah, I think we'll just go all out in terms of damage. And actually we've got enough for one more. Since we're going straight to Hades after this.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay. Yeah, and I think pressure point makes more sense. Again, we're trying to just rack up damage. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
I like how it suggested that it's foul.
Bye for now, boy.
Alright. So I think at this point I've faced Hades a total of 3 times ever since I've started playing this game. Yeah, I'm actually quite... the first time that I saw Cerberus and I knew that he was blocking my way, I was actually quite sad at the notion of having to potentially fight it. I'm glad that never happened. Doesn't make me like this level anymore, but I'm glad that that doesn't happen. So yeah, this might be my 3rd, 4th time that I'm actually facing Hades. Let's see how I do. Gotta shake off that early onset arthritis. That's how that works. You just shake it off.
Time.
My brothers and my sisters and myself, we too wanted to slay our parents, the Titans. Bastards. And worse.
And you succeeded. Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear. Inspiring, really.
We had no recourse at the time, save to collaborate. Developed a specific
They'll
plan
have
and
to
saw
hang
it
on.
through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it.
Oh yeah, in terms of
Darkness.
certainly wish my dad was like that. In terms of the gravitas with which he speaks.
Darkness.
Where are you?
Darkness.
Great. Where did he go? Jeez. Ooh, torn to pieces. Didn't even make it to stage 2. So it goes. You win some, you lose most.
Oh, he's tough for an old man.
He's got that old man strength about him. Thank you very much, Rio de Lobos. I appreciate the encouragement there. Yeah, like I said, I've only made it to Hades. This is probably my 4th time in 70 plus attempts, so not too bad. Also, I think some of my friends probably beat Hades in their like less than their 30th run, so there is that. But like I said, this is the Ails and Fails Twitch stream. If we don't fail, then we're off brand.
Redacted's got you again, huh? Here's the thing, I keep asking around about them, and no one seems to know what I'm talking about. Could you maybe describe them for me, please?
Yeah, we'll try again. Such are the lessons from Sisyphus. Why don't you ask Father when he's back? I'll probably give this another go, but I'm probably not gonna finish this run because I can already feel the heaviness of night upon me. But at the very least, I'll get some nice collectibles for next time. Love Redacted.
Fan, what's your relationship with Ares on Olympus? I know he deals in death himself, but his approach seems rather different from your own.
I do not care for his approach at all, but he has been professionally courteous with me. More than I can say for most of your Olympian relatives, I suppose.
Yeah, there you go.
You mean the rest of the Olympians don't treat you well?
Discounting Hermes, I should say, the rest of them have nothing much to do with me at all. I can imagine why. I know it's complicated with your father here. But as for Ares, I think he's all right.
Disturbingly all right.
Certainly be interesting to hear them have a conversation. Oh, and Dusa.
Miss Dusa, I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge.
No.
Remember when you asked me about a drink?
Oh, really? What, you mean right now? You're... I guess I'm overdue to take a break.
Success.
And, well, since I don't exactly fit the mold of your traditional Gorgon, I mean, I have no body, for example. I had trouble finding work. That is until Lord Hades took me in, and then I met you, and, well, I just love this job.
What a pleasant chatter.
Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that.
Thanks, Your Highness. Prince Zagreus.
Bye for now.
And so she flies away. Dusa is awesome. It's always, it was at the beginning. It was always hard to get a word with her because she would always fly away. But it is nice to see that she's a bit more comfortable having conversations. And yes, the ship between Ares and Than, that is certainly something to be. I'm actually wondering if they'll actually get some conversations at some point.
I saw your father storm out of the house in his regalia, so he must have confronted you himself at last. I see that must have not gone well. You were so close.
Yeah, did father take like the secret elevator or something? Oh, maybe in Hades too. I'm sure you're excited about that as well. My soft goal here is to finish Hades before Hades 2 comes out, but you know what, that might be a lofty goal.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god. If you'll forgive my bit of treason there.
Just a god.
I always appreciate Achilles' words of encouragement. Hades just teleports to the surface. If only I could have that boon. And Orpheus has something to say.
Hey Orpheus, you've noticed the resemblance between me and Dionysus, haven't you, mate? I'll tell you a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell. We're really the same god. I love a good feast, don't I?
But Zagreus, that is a striking revelation, the connection you describe. I see it. I can see it now. To think the god of wine and you are intricately linked. It isn't obvious, is it?
Haha, don't sag. It'll come back.
Oh, there's more to it. A bit grim, really, as I'm a little older than I look. You see, the Titans, they once tore me limb from limb, but then my heart was saved, and that's where Dionysus comes from. That is the connection between us. You understand me, mate?
So I thought I saw a YouTube video that was actually explaining this connection between Zagreus and Dionysus. So there's actually some foundation to this crazy tale, I think.
Your tale stirs my soul. It truly does, my friend. It is a marvel to me that such heroism isn't widely known, and I'm committed to the spread of all such truths.
Dionysus and I appreciate it, mate.
I like how in this game it's actually played for like some silly joke, I guess. Like they're playing a joke on old Orpheus. Relax.
No time to rest.
Of course not. Oh, don't worry about it, but I appreciate the intent there, Rio.
Your father is not here and you are back. Then it can only mean one thing. Are you all right, my child?
Yes, I think so, Nix. Returning here by father's hand does put a special sting into it, though. So, any invaluable tips on how to vanquish him? Some hidden weaknesses only you know about, something like that?
Yes, kindly tell me how
You know his weaknesses better
to
than anyone.
oust your
Better even than
significant
he.
other.
It pains me to know that the conflict between you could not be settled in some other way. But if this is how it has to be, destroy him for me. Next you fight up there. However long it takes. Would you do that?
Wow.
I would. I will.
Those are strong words. Look up Dionysus in Sarcastic Productions on YouTube. I think I'll look that up. Thank you for the suggestion. I do love me a good bit of lore.
Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
Ooh. 2 nectars. Hey, I'm as much of a gamer as I am a lore nerd, unfortunately. Sometimes I just feel like it comes with the territory. Okay, let's see if we can uncover some more darkness. So as you can see, I have done nothing with the cast. And I have been trying to increase my Olympian favor as much as I can. Could I actually finish it here? Let's just go for it. And we're at max. Okay.
My power grows.
If you got a game in common with me, I can probably tell you about the lore of it. Well, what kind of games do you like? I guess if we're talking lore, it's kind of easy to go with something like an RPG. Let's see, what should I choose today?
Which one?
And I'm currently still working on the skull earring. 43 more encounters. I guess let's keep it as is. Like I said, I probably won't finish this particular run. So I might as well just rack up the encounters.
One more time.
Like Daft Punk once said. Been into Genshin Impact lore lately. So I feel like everyone and their mother is playing Genshin Impact these days. I wish that I knew more about it since it seems to be so compelling and everyone's playing it. But it seems like at least the people that play it only play that for long swaths of time. And I like to keep myself fresh in terms of the number of things that I play.
Hellhound for one thing. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find a way to sail past whatever's in your way.
Poseidon, the cool uncle. You fell off gameplays-wise, but the lore intrigues you lots. No, I get that feeling. I feel like back in the day I was a very big World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general, lore nerd. But I only played up till the second expansion and then I gave it up. But then I kind of like offline kept up with what was happening in the world. I do like the title dash. It is kind of fun.
This high tide. Out.
Ooh, and a Chaos Gate.
Going in. The heart of the underworld.
I think one thing I really like is actually Tempest Flourish would have been better for the shield. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see how that could have built. I kind of just like this effect. And like I said, I think at this point I'm probably just playing for fun rather than to actually move forward. I really like the lore of the King of Fighters series. And I know that that's a fighting game and the last thing that you think about really is lore. But I do like the characters that they have in that game series. So much so that I'm actually wearing a Yori shirt. I don't know that you can actually see that without me standing up. But yes, Yori Yagami. One of my favorite characters. And yet I've only played I only played just recreationally. The rhythm of your visits here over the course of time is pleasant, son of Hades. Oh, not Kingdom Fighters, King of Fighters. It's probably a very popular fighting game, a la Street Fighter, mostly popular in Asia and South America. Yeah, King of Fighters. KOF, as they say. Atrophic Soul. For the next 4 encounters, your life total is reduced by 33, but afterwards you gain 57 more hearts. That one seems simple. Each time you cast, you get hit, and afterward, since I never use cast, this might actually make the most sense. Yeah, let's go with this.
It should be interesting. Extermination.
It's difficult not to start a second run, not assuming that you have the boons from the previous run. I was trying to dash several times and I was like, oh, wait a second. That's not true.
For safekeeping.
Same, yeah. It's like your mind kind of just, you have a mental, temporary memory from those boons. Okay.
Ready, Aegis?
Some nice neck slide, and then you get sad because all the boons are gone. Yeah. I kind of just don't care for the fact that the only way to control which boons you're going to get is to wear the artifacts that'll designate which deity will show up next. I wish that you could gain some additional level of control there. Ooh,
my chaos boon switched to a new effect.
Okay, so my dash strike now hits harder. And let's go see Ares, like the rum on a faraway isle. Very poetic. A fan of rum, perhaps.
Lord Ares.
Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, one of my best friends constantly tells me that I should watch Pirates of the Caribbean.
For you have slain the living near the surface, have you not?
And I have yet to follow through.
That's good enough for me.
She does pose a very compelling argument, though. One of these days I'll watch that entire series. The blade dash. It will replace the tidal dash. But then there's the call. The call of Ares. It is a heroic level, though. Yeah, let's just go with the 8.
I will keep fighting.
Can we buy anything useful at this point? I mean, no doubt. I definitely agree with at least the option of having the 8 present every time you enter an encounter. Makes a world of difference. I don't really think there's anything worthwhile in Lamia. Oh, wait, what is Lamia? 3 encounters though. Probably not necessary, at least in this particular stage, but definitely later it makes more sense. Let's go visit the meter. One of the gods that you meet, the blast. It just stabs. This fight is so much better when I am able to use my special. That was 100% faster than last time.
Family, why, I think we understand something of loss now.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
Unlike the mortals on the surface, always begging me for plenty. They'll get none.
But as for you, I have a plethora to offer.
So, wow. I do like the ice effects. After you take damage can completely chill your foe. And whenever you cast, you inflict chill. You know what, let's go for the cast. Like I said, I don't use it often, but it is a fated choice. One day we'll complete that. Very nice. And there's our coin. Coins for our troubles. Let's go meet Sisyphus.
And when this matter with the prince is over with, we will be getting back to how things used to be. Until such time, I'd better regularly see your boulder on that hill.
Entirely makes sense to me, madam, and rest assured that Baldy, that is to say this boulder here, that I will push it regularly, moving forward, same as ever. Now, goodbye.
Both Sisyphus and Baldy are good boys.
Hey, hey. Hello, sir. Sisyphus, did I just hear correctly that Megara has vowed to leave you be for now? Both you and Baldy there?
Why, I believe you heard just that, Your Highness. Seems the fates are giving me a break. Although the Fury Sister did declare that she'll be back to haunting me after she's through with you.
Well, so a break's a break, right? Take it.
Well, I bet I can keep her busy for a while yet. I'll take it as a bit of good news, sir.
Okay, let's see. So only 24 would heal. Darkness. Could use the darkness. And there's money, but let's go with darkness.
I got you covered, Prince.
Okay.
Fine.
And maybe let's try to see what happens if we give a gift to Baldy. Darkness. Darkness indeed.
What's the latest, Baldy? Had any good tumbles down that hill of late?
Excellent.
Good chat.
Look how happy Baldy is.
So, there's something you like to do for entertainment out here, Baldy? Or just, I don't know, take it all in, I guess?
Baldy is almost as chatty as Charon. Alright, let's see if there's any coin around here. Alright, let's move on.
Godspeed and all.
Jump straight into that trap. Nice. Godspeed, Ales. Now that sounds like the name of a boon. Alright, let's go for the hammer. Hammer's always interesting.
Here they come.
Ah, the witch is fine. Indeed, hammer time. Okay, where are you? There we go. Okay, special hits. That's actually what I had last time. Next to attack steal, 80% more damage. Bull rush gains a power rush. I've used that one before. It's actually pretty good. And during your dash, your special is faster and deals 200% more damage. But it's only during my dash. I don't know. They're actually all pretty good. Can't say that I have a really good let's go with the Minotaur Rush. Why did I say that as if I was from New Zealand? Rush. Miniature Rush. Jeez. And like I said, the night is growing on me at this point. Not only that, but I've got a... I think I'm... Yeah, maybe having this stout is not the greatest idea at this time. But of course, I am the ale wolf. I must have the ales. Oh, there's a fish. Down they go.
Should fetch me something.
And there's one of these. Up to 100 darkness. I don't think I really need it right now. There's a Charon. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I missed it. Thank you for mentioning it, though. Like I said, my senses are not at 100%. Tinge of Erebus. Traps 500% more damage. Yeah, maybe let's go with the Eye of Lamia. And let's move on. Oh, the room before the room. Okay.
Charon's shop.
And actually, let's go for both of these boons. I do love my Artemis and my Hermes.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
So pressure points is always good. However, Deadly Strike, I think, is probably what I want to go for right now. Yeah, Deadly Strike. Great minds. Great minds. Scythe Hustle. Coin. After you dash, you become sturdy. That one's good. And then the Swift Flourish, your special is faster. Yeah. I do love my T-Swift. And any fishing here. Alright, so which of the sisters will it be? Will it be my favorite, Tisiphone?
Please be Meg.
Murder indeed.
What do you know?
No luck today.
Nice earring, Zagreus. Maybe I should have thought twice before giving you a thing like that.
Oh, I guess I am wearing her keepsake.
Why? Because the gift you generously gave me may end up being instrumental in your own demise. Sounds straight out of one of those tales the mortals like to go spreading around.
They like it when best laid plans fall completely to pieces, don't they? You better grow to like it too.
I love the voice acting on her though. Now it's impervious. Trying to use the full rush as much as I can here. Okay. shabby, but I did take a few chances that I didn't need to at the beginning.
Veiled in darkness.
Okay, I think that's it for me. Jeez, it's been a good long night, but I think we made some good progress, at least in terms of the muscle memory. Let's go leave it upstairs, and then we'll call it. Bust all pots. Yeah, I should have done that. Clearly, I should be following your advice more often, Rio. Very happy to have you here on stream tonight. But like I said, I think we're wrapping up shop here. Let's go to on tap intermission, and let's go with clarity. Hey, but like I said, right after this, I'll go ahead and follow you on Twitch. Very excited to see what your stream looks like. Yeah, and like I said, very much enthusiastic about what your plans are. Cool. But as for everyone else viewing, thank you very much for tuning into the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. Apologies for finishing at kind of a lackluster stop, but you know what, the body wants what the body wants, and then the body gets it. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow. I think I'll be playing some Elden Ring in the afternoon, and then in the evening I'll be doing my retro block, and I believe I'm playing Radical Dreamers at that point. It's all in the schedule, so tune in if you like, and if you don't like that, I'll be playing Hades 2 weeks from now, I think. Yeah, I think that's how that goes. Yeah, so all that being said, have a great rest of your evening, have a great rest of your Friday. Happy travels, safe travels to all of you. Here's hoping that you got amazing things coming your way, amazing people to see, to talk to, all that good stuff. Stay thirsty, Ailkin. We'll see you again.